Process in this country knows it requires patience and fortitude to cut through the delays and red tape. Today, for 6 new Canadians in Toronto, there was one extra qualification at a daring swearing-in ceremony. They all had to demonstrate nerves of steel. CTV's Scott Lightfoot explains.
Good morning.
Some 356 meters above the ground.
Please all raise your right hands.
A unique, likely record-setting ceremony.
I swear that I will be faithful. That I will be faithful.
Where 6 people swore an oath and became citizens of the country they were towering over.
I would have been just fine doing it at Tim Hortons. But yeah, I was more scared on the way up.
Up 116 stories to take the CN Tower's edgewalk with a citizenship judge and clerk along for the adventure.
I was a bit nervous, like for the first 30 seconds, my heart was like pounding.
It's just an awesome feeling, and it wasn't scary at all, and I feel blessed. I feel lucky to be here today.
Here today to become Canadian citizens.
I always wanted to come to Canada. It was like dream country. The ocean, wonderful people, nature, animals. Everything was a perfect combination.
You've taken different journeys to get to this point.
Canada's immigration minister was on hand to administer the oath, one of several ceremonies he'll participate in to mark Citizenship Week.
And, you know, people are not obligated to become a Canadian citizen. They can live in Canada as permanent residents, but they choose to become Canadian citizens.
While the view may have been spectacular for some, so too was the journey it took to get to this point.
I've heard so many wonderful stories, but some of them will stay in my mind forever. Families who've come, who've gone through a lot of hardship and now becoming a Canadian citizen. So each one has a special meaning. But in terms of height, I guess if you want to say to top this, very difficult.
A day that may not be topped, definitely won't be forgotten for half a dozen people who can now call themselves Canadian. Scott Lightfoot, CTV News, Toronto.